My name is Nakia Pleasant, and you're watching Business Owner Diaries. No, but for real. In this segment, we're gonna be doing the big rebrand. Y'all are gonna wanna slap me through the screen when I say this, but recently I got some feedback from Hutzpah, and I had already been thinking based off like some other conversations I had. Like I have been really trying to network with more in this season that I'm in, since I am gonna be leaving my 9-to-5 job. So I have been, networking more, and some of the feedback I got has been like literally the same, and it's all pertaining due to like how I'm presenting myself, how I'm displaying my projects, etc., etc. So that's what we're going to be working on. I want everything to be unison in the sense of, if you come to YouTube, if you find me on LinkedIn, if you find me on freaking Instagram or TikTok, or you get to my website, it doesn't matter. You should be recognizing that it's me still. I'm gonna take y'all through that journey because it's gonna be a lot of work in a short amount of time. I'm gonna take y'all with me, and we're gonna start with doing the Fits All agency branding. So today, that's really what I'm working on. To start off, I wanna show you what we had before and then what I want to go with it now. Let's go to the mood board. So originally, this is the original mood board I made for Fits All agency. I think I made it in Photoshop first and I brought it into here. But yeah, originally I just made this mood board for the intentions of what do I want my brand to feel like what does Fits All agency feel like if it were a picture. And like I feel like this is definitely the vibe. Like I tried to include like the different fonts and stuff, the color palette, and my color palettes are not cohesive right now. Okay, anyways. It's about time I get it together. I'm really putting myself out there more and more. I still think it's really nice. I still think it fits to Fits All agency branding. Like when I see this, I still feel like, yes, that's Fits All agency. Y'all, if I show you this full artboard, you're gonna scream. The color palettes are not that cohesive. So the color palette that I've been working with is pretty much this. Sometimes like I'll just work with one color or just black and white. I have this off-white, but the off-white is not the same as like what I originally came up with, which is this kind of more creamy. So it's kind of like, girl, let's pick one. I guess I kind of did the branding, but you see how like it's so everywhere, and it's like, because it's everywhere, it's hard for me to stay consistent. Moving on to the fonts that I chose. So the main font I work with is Your Style. Like I use it for everything. So I can use it for my paragraph and some of my heading fonts. We have this Carol Gothic. I think I need to make sure I emphasize that I only use it for like heading one or like really big situations. I overuse this. I'm gonna be honest. Like I do. Like within like Fits All agency, I think it looks good for Fits All agency, but also I think I'd be overusing it a lot. Like let me show you these mailers I just made. Like it's literally everywhere. That's something I'm definitely thinking about, and I'm trying to learn how to like balance it a little better. As far as logo versions, so we have this one, which is like our one liner, and then we have the F and the A, and then you have the layer of the fonts again. So it's a unique way to include it all. And then we have the stacked version here, and I would call this like my primary logo, and then I would call this my secondary, and then this is like a mark. That I don't want to change any of that, and I think that's strong enough to stand anywhere. And yeah, that's all I really had. Like that's what I was going off of. I kind of started already, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of started and I thought like, oh shit, I do have this whole YouTube series. Here we go. So basically what I'm trying to do is just let's tone it down, okay babe? Like just we're toning it down. And I changed the orange color to be more so like a yellow orange, more than like this strong. This is more so like Halloween orange. So yeah. All right, so like I said, I already kind of started already a little bit, and I feel like me toning down the colors also allows for a little bit more cohesive branding. My whole brain was thinking that if I had more colors, that when I posted like my brand stuff, that it wouldn't get lost in translation of the stuff that I would actually make for clients, or like the actual design stuff or anything else. Like I didn't want it to be so different, but now I'm learning that it should be. Something I've been doing is like over designing, so I'm really trying to learn to tone it down. Like, girl, calm it. So yeah, on the website, it has a multidisciplinary agency where no skill is left behind. We embrace them all. It's just a tagline that I feel like is more so our mission statement now, but it just says helping brands think creatively with culture innovation in mind. And I feel like that is truly where my work stands. Just looking at my full body of work in my own personal portfolio, there is a lot of culture, and not just like culture from Black culture, but just culture everywhere. And then I feel like my work is a bit innovative. Like I'm able to really take different ideas and mesh them together. So I just really love this statement overall. I think it stands true to where I am today, just as a creative overall. Then I have it go into some services, and I'm still trying to figure out how to lay this page out, because I basically use this for the mailer too that I just made, but that's a whole nother situation. I have to play with this layout because I don't like how this is just like floating over here. But yeah, that's what I have so far. I'm not trying to make this brand guidelines like too long, because it's not supposed to be too much. But the main things I really want to set straight is the colors, the type, and like design elements, like what things are going to stand true and what is just like we're trying to do too much. Let me just work on this for a little bit and y'all can like speed watch, right?
Only been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only know like months. Life move fast and you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What else? But what you want? I don't know. Only been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only know like months. Life move fast and you do what you want. At this time, doing what I 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 want.
Alright, so now I have the brand identity done. I finished it last night. I ran through, I got the fonts together, I got the usage together, like how I wanted to be able to use some of the fonts, like where should they be used most and where shouldn't they be used. So today, my focus is running through the strategy, getting that correct. But previously I was building Fits Out agency and really wanting it to build up to be, it would be like a service agency, but also like the agency would have all these like designers, all these artists, creatives, and it will allow me to give opportunities to other people. And I still want to do this. Like that is the goal. But I was trying to build it in a really fast-paced way where I was building up all these people to kind of get work, but it was like, how am I gonna build up people to get work and I don't have the connections to put them to get work, you know? So it's kind of just like not false advertisement, but like I just feel like I'm crushing dreams that way by not being realistic with them and myself about like, hey, actually it's not gonna work like this right now. And since starting, I had to tell myself that a lot about stuff like running a business, growing a business. It takes years, like years years. I'm not rushing it. I really want to make sure I get it right. And so getting it right just means that starting with myself. And y'all know with me leaving my 9 to 5, I actually have to find some more work, and I really want to freelance. I want to be able to work on different branding projects, design, styling, anything. This is where Fits All Agency represents me. The whole name of Fits All Agency stemmed from being able to work under circumstances where I can use all my skills. Like, I'm not just the stylist, I'm not just the designer, I'm not just a creative director. Like, yes, I can do one of those roles for one project. However, like, if you need me for this, I can do that too for you. Like, you know, that's kind of what I'm trying to showcase with my vision and like my strategy here. Like, I really want to showcase that, you know, Fits All Agency is me. I am Fits All Agency. And also trying to make sure I don't lose track of building Fits All Agency up to the studio and the team that I dream of having all the time. So eventually, like, I will get to that studio. Like, y'all see in my first business owner diaries, I laid it all out. I explained exactly what I want. It's coming, but I have to build up my credibility a little bit more in my work, my portfolio, my book a little bit more. But I really want to mesh these two ideas together right now and build Fits All Agency to this credible agency that people and brands want to work with all the time for campaigns, photo shoots, branding, rebranding, etc., etc. So with that being said, I have to start with myself. And starting with myself means rewinding a little bit. And I'm so happy I found this clarity, because y'all don't know, but I have been battling back and forth since I found out I lost my job. I literally was like, oh wait, like, what do I want to do? Like, what do I want to accomplish? Clarity just allows me to really feel like I can focus on something now, because I was just going back and forth of like, I'll make content for Fits All Agency, and then like I'll have to present myself as we for Fits All Agency, and it's just like, girl, I'm not changing any names of Instagram accounts or anything like that, but you will definitely feel and see in my content more and more the way I push Fits All Agency will be more so dedicated towards me. I feel like it's confusing people when you come to my stuff. Like I said, it's just everywhere. So part of the strategy is just combining those two worlds and bringing just a stronger foundation so that I can build myself up as a creative and as an artist, as a founder of Fits All Agency, get that networking going, especially so I can continue to build over time. So this is definitely going to be a new journey, and I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited to like now have this clarity, and I thank God for it right now. Like, seriously, y'all, because I was really beating myself up for like 2 weeks of like, how, like, this is too much. Like, I'm code switching basically. That's what it felt like. So this was cool.
Fits All Agency is Nakia's business, and you can work with Nakia through Fits All Agency. Period, point blank. That's it. And I'll see y'all in the next video.